Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's a pleasure to participate in this GAG APAC event, Staying Connected 5.0.
Hello.
So, I am Priscilla Pritter. This is my friend, Roberta Aquino. We are both Google innovators, Google trainers, and GAG leaders. We are from Brazil. And I am a G&G Curitiba leader, and Roberta is GAG CDMX leader
Yes, it's Mexico City.
from Mexico.
Yes,
And she's also a later mentor, right?
yes.
So let's talk. Today we are going to talk about the not going back movement and strategies for meaningful learning. So let's look at an evolutionary line of education. This evolution started in a very slow and continued way for a long time. If we look at many classrooms around the world, we might see that they are still similar to the 19th century classrooms, with many students sitting down looking straight ahead to their colleagues' heads while they only listen to their teachers. Suddenly, with the pandemic and remote learning, we had a very accelerated evolution. But what will happen when the pandemic no longer exists? What could happen with the school going back movement in some countries? True, now with Omicron and the spike in cases in some locations, some schools are turning to remote learning again. But back to the question, should we go back to the last century lesson model? Should we abandon ICTs and active methodologies? Should we stop experimenting and innovating? We learned a lot during the pandemic, and the teachers developed professionally and increased their digital fluency. They had to learn how to use new methodologies. We allowed ourselves to experiment and innovate. So we learned a lot during the pandemic. Oh, sorry. This is this is. Let me find my slide here.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
here. Okay. So now we can see the downside or upside of the pandemic. When life gives you sour lemons, make some lemonade. So let's think about the legacy and the benefits for learning that ICTs and active methodologies bring to learning. ICTs allow making tangible abstract knowledge, redefinition tasks, develop communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking skills, and open the door to lifelong learning. Active methodologies allow personalization of learning according to the student's time. They place students at the center of the learning process as protagonists and allow meaningful learning. So let's keep using technologies and those methodologies in the learning process.
Yes, Priscilla, it's all right. I think, I'm sorry, my English, it's very I'm never very nervous to talk in English, but okay, I will get. Uh, I want to introduce to you a method or a set of strategies that allow for meaningful learning. It's actually a way of think your classes. This method called 3I. Hi, Nate. Was developed by a friend of ours who is also Google innovator, Paulo Tomazinho. This method is all about neuroscience and how we learn. Really, we learn basically for three things. We learn for association, we learn for repetition, we learn by emotion. Just you need to associate new concepts with the previous concept, and to anchor at each other, no? Then you need the processing, the retrieve-based learning, the repetition. You need to revisit the content many times until you can appropriate it, to appropriate it. Okay. The more times you repeat this visit, the easier the learning process becomes. Of course, the power of the emotion learning is already widely known. Emotions is like a safe button for our brain. When you have emotion together, you save in our brains. Based on this, the 3I method proposed that we think in three kinds of moments. The first kind is instructional moments. In these instructional moments, we present new concepts for the students, and then uh, you associate this with previous knowledge about the STEM, uh, and then this is could be for a lecture, for a video, for a text, for a podcast, in models like flipped classroom, wherever. This is not matter. Important, you have some time to have having the instruction. And then we have interactive moments. These moments when the students do the things, apply the concepts, test yourselves to what they learn, what they don't learn, what they need to effort more, and then you can use many strategies here to do these activities. For instance, here you can use many ICTs tools to support this process. And finally, we have the interaction between people, space to share ideas, to interchange opinions, to learn and teach each other in pairs. It's very important because it's in this moment we have a powerful emotion of the human relationships. We must plan our classes thinking about providing these moments. They can be combined in different order, and you can more than one moment between in your class. The secret is just merge the micro moments. You can think about a Lego pieces, and you can change the order. What do you want? Here in this chart, we can see more how this works. When we introduce a new topic, the students still don't know almost anything about it. Have a little idea about the thing. But then we move on the instruction. It gets to know some information, but it hasn't been learned yet. Students have only heard of it, only know the theory. And in this point, the students only know today, but tomorrow probably forgot, because the process isn't complete. Then we have interactivity, when we have the students applying knowledge, perform activities, which can be of different styles. And this point, students leave theory and go to the practice. Learning process starts to happen. And then we have interaction. In this moment, which exchange between pairs, the process is complete. They learn in such a way that engrave in their subconscious. Here, I has I'm sorry, I has a teacher in my PhD, and he said you need to know the things in medular nível, because medula, não sei como chama isso em inglês.
Como que é?
A medula do cérebro, você sabe como chama?
Marrow.
Because essa is the main
Marrow.
part, you know automatically. You don't need to look at your conscience part to know the thing. Then
you have lived the experience, so you understand, your body understands.
Yes, I do. Not by heart for memorization, but by heart, because you know inside you know, okay? And I want to introduce this method. Sorry, my English, because it's very, very simple, but very effective way to have think our class lead to meaningful learning. The idea here is not to abandon other methodologies. The idea is to add. It's very easy to see always. Also, I'm sorry. Also, how ICTs can permeate the trees, amplifying all the process. And then we talk about nothing going back. Nothing going back start was because I'm so terrified when this school come back in person, and I start to saw many teachers abandonar. Como é abandonar mesmo, Pri?
Abandon.
ICTs.
Thank God we are going back to, yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, it's the first time. Okay, I'm sorry. The fear, they abandon the ICTs, abandon the innovation we experiment during the pandemic, and then we want to maintain the advances made and continue to involve in innovating. Of course, we know that the negative charts of the losses we had in the pandemic about lives, about coexistence, about freedom, among others, make us want to forget is safe mechanism to forget everything bad and back to normal. But you cannot waste this legacy. And then the idea was, how can you maintain and encourage the use of ICTs, active methodologies, and innovation, providing meaningful learning experiences for our students? This starts all the movement. And then we create a form asking for educators around the world to give us this advice to others, how can maintain all this. And then we create a site. Okay, we create a site. I will show you to you. This is a site. Of course, I did in 3 languages. because I'm Brazilian, but I'm living in Mexico. And now we need to talk in English because I'm not secure to do this, but I need to do this. And we start the site. I have support for many people like Priscilla, like Mel is here with us now, with Betsy, the Guatemala, and others amazing educators from Latin America. And then uh, we creating then we create the site. Here is the form to share your ideas, and then we start to think what else can we create. We're creating them promotional materials for social media, like frameworks, frames for photos, materials for posts in social media. And then we think, why not create some collections, then show how can you use ICTs in your class to amplify uh, the learning process. And here we have these resources already uh, already ready for you to use, and you created four. It's a new for Mel because now you have four collections: one for preschool, one for elementary teachers, one for middle school, and one for high school, with 21 activities to be like appetize to open your hunger to explore more. These ideas is just sample one activity, one subject in different ways in this collection.
You should definitely check this out. It's amazing.
Yes, I think so. I think so. And we have here is also the four collections I made with Geniali, and you can click here in no new these ideas to use in your class. I of course we have. Not all schools, cities, or countries have the same conditions. We have, in one hand, we have school with high technologies, one-to-one models, in other without equipment and internet access. But it's possible to benefit for ICTs, even to create offline activities. This is very important to know. Then here you have inspiration to apply in your class tomorrow, in this next 2 weeks. And really 21 is possible one a week can you use this, and it's almost all the how can I say ciclo escolar, Pri?
Material escolar?
Não, ciclo escolar.
Ciclo escolar?
O ano escolar inteiro. All
School
school year. Yeah.
Year.
Yes.
School cycle, school year.
Yes, I'm from Brazil, Rio. I'm from Brazil. I'm sorry, my English. I'm terrified to talk in English today, but okay. And
it's a challenge to
yes, it's a
another
big
language.
challenge for Priscilla to support me today. But
You're doing great. You're doing great.
But this we have many activities and many cool things. I curate with very, 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 very. Uh, como que eu posso dizer isso? Ai, meu Deus do
O
céu.
quê? Dizer o quê?
Como que eu falo que eu curei com muito cuidado, com muito.
A curadoria?
É. I
Ah,
create all this stuff for you with. I don't know. I don't know how I can explain.
with she made this with love and
Yes,
with
yes,
care for you.
yes, yes. Include for instance these two last collections I did this week for this event. I didn't spread in the social media yet, but here, for instance, I include the movement of Adobe Express Cloud create the who I am. I know Mel participate about this, and um, it's a good suburb activity to explain for how ourselves for students. Um, Also, I put here many things a little bit different. For instance, I put uh, templates in Wakeland. Many ways you can use Wakeland in your classroom. Here we have many kinds of templates how can use in your classroom for blogger, for lesson plans, for newsletters, for collaboration, for many things. And another things. Uh, Here for high school, I select ones many resources. For instance, I think it's very interesting because sometimes you forgot to teach about this. For instance, this is a site to teaching
Money skills.
financial skills, financial educations for high school, and it's very interesting with this distinct way to
If I just
think.
had it.
Yes, here we have one site only to cheat copywriting creativity for students, how to fair use, ethical use of media. This is many resource you didn't know that exist. It can support our class a lot, really a lot. You
Because it was made in a collaboration way, so we are able now to know things that we couldn't even think about it.
Yes, you need to know. You need to know. Uh, have you we have many stuff, incredible stuff ready in your hands. You not just need to create, just to
Just
need to
you just need to
search.
click and read.
Yes, you need this. And for instance, here I saw GoLab is a ecosystem for online labs for science, with simulations of many stuff for physics, for
Math.
chemistry, for biology, for many things. And you have this is ready for the teachers. You can use in your class tomorrow, in next week, and another week, and it's your hands. And
And We need to invite you. If you're watching right now or later, it doesn't matter. You can access the website of the Not Going Back, and let us know about your ideas, the tools that you are using with your students. So share with us.
Yes, sure, sure. We invite you to share our ideas, share your tips here in our form. It's very important. We will be creating a book with these tips, but I need to do this in three languages, and it's almost in process. For instance, in in Spanish is almost there, but we need to change because we have answers in Portuguese, in English, in Spanish, and we need to translate everything. But the idea is just this, to share the possibilities, the ICT's possibilities, and also we will create um, uh, resource about methodologies, resource about a case of
Success.
success, to share with your others, because I think we need to inspire each other. Keep your eye open to see the many things we have. Here you have many amazing educators. You have in Norm PLN. We connect all around the world. I'm connecting more in Latin America because this poor English, but I I can try.
I don't speak Spanish.
Okay, I can try. Yes, we are Google Innovator. Yes.
We are,
Um, we are Google Innovator, both from Brazil, Nate. Uh, I am BRZ 17.
and I am
And
19.
yes, yes, yes.
I
And
am from the last face-to-face Innovators Academy. Brazil had the last one.
yes, yes. But I think this year we have news. I think we have
I hope
uh,
so.
one via to all the road, I think. Uh, and we really want to invite us to stay with us in this process, in this movement. Join
Join
us
us.
in this process, in this movement, using the hashtag Nothing Going Back. Uh, Keep your eye in the coming soon materials. Keep your eye in what else can create to spread the idea, I think.
And we would like to invite you all of you, to attend the other events here, so you can check the complete program on GAG APEC website. There are many more events with great educators, so you can watch it as well.
This is the shadow, and this is the site of Nothing Going Back. Okay. And also you need to check out with certificate to get your certificate in your email, right, Nate? Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
to stay with me in English. Okay, don't worry.
This is great, and this is something that I have learned with innovators, trainers, and GG leaders, that we can connect with everybody around the world, even we don't speak properly any language, but it's possible to understand and to share our experiences as educators, and we can inspire each other. So this is what your movement is about. So we can inspire Maybe I always use Google Forms in the same way, and suddenly I go to not going back website, and I see there's a guy in I don't know, Italy, doing something totally different. So we can get this inspiration from each other, and this is amazing.
And I was reading the chat, and Nate said I risk to present in English.
It's a risk.
Yes, sure, because when I arrive in Mexico, I in 3 months I start to present in Spanish. I didn't
No Spanish.
know Spanish. In portuñol, como how can I
Portuñol,
say?
pero que sí, pero que no.
No,
Ay,
pero
meu
que no,
Deus.
assim, how can I say in Brazil? But now I'm fluent in Spanish, but my English is really bad. I know, but I will try. I think it's
Everybody,
very
if you read the chat, you're going to see that the comments, everybody understood what you said. So that's it, girl.
okay.
You rock.
This is an important thing. It really, I want so much to talk in English about nothing going back, because I really, really believe in this movement. I really believe that it's very, very important. The pandemic grow and down many times, but the advances, the evolution, the innovation can't down anymore. This is important. For this, we are here. Me, Priscilla, and another amazing educators around the world. So, them, thank you so much. Thank you so much to stay with us.
Are there any
And
questions?
sure. And
Any
stay connected
comments?
with another amazing sessions in GG APEC.
Thank you, Nate, for this invitation. Thank you all.
Thank you, Nate, for your support. Thank you, Mel.
Mel,
Thank you, Mel.
appreciating you both.
Yes, yes. Thank you. See you in another session.
See you later. Thank
Bye.
you guys. Bye.